Hey everyone, this video is going to be a very in-depth look at the Rayban Metas, and I already filmed this whole video and I pretty much edited it, but I wanted to let you know ahead of time that this is going to heavily feature footage from these glasses, as I wanted to take the perspective of the filmmaker. So if you're looking for actual real-life footage from these Rayban Metas, this is the video to watch. Let's get into it. What's up guys, welcome to the beautiful River Itchen. I've been chilling here in my hammock, just enjoying this beautiful summer's day. But today's video, I'm going to be talking about the Rayban Meta sunglasses. This is a product that I've had my eyes on for a long time now, and I've resisted buying ever since it was pretty much announced. I was gonna get it at the airport before filming on one trip, and I managed just to hold off. But about a month ago, I pulled the trigger and decided to get a pair, thinking, you know what, I can take them back in a week or two if I don't like them. And I kind of honestly expected to try them and take them back. But I'll tell you what, it's been about a month now and I still have them. So let's talk about them. So if you didn't know, the Rayban Meta sunglasses were announced about 6 or 7 months ago, and they're an upgraded version of the previous Rayban Metas with a better image quality and AI features. So after having owned these sunglasses for about a month now, there are some unexpected things that I ended up really loving them for. The main thing was the fact that there are so many other features built into these glasses aside from the camera. I really initially thought I was only going to use them for the camera, but they have built-in speakers and they're actually really, really good. It's incredible. How crazy is that? I'm enjoying using them more because, well, your sunglasses are on your face the whole time anyway, and it allows you to hear your surroundings way better. Now, my Apple AirPods have transparency mode, which allows me to hear through anyway, but I always feel like weird talking to somebody with them in my ears. And plus, if I really want to hear someone and I forget to tap to pause the music, I can just take the glasses off and have a normal conversation. As mentioned earlier, they have enabled the AI features. Meta's AI is definitely not up to par in comparison to ChatGPT. So you're not going to be asking it any crazy complex questions. But if you just want to know some random facts, it can often tell you those sorts of things. Don't expect too much more from that. Now, another thing that really surprised me was the microphone quality on these glasses. I was taking a phone call the other day and was walking down a really busy street, and the person on the other end thought that I was literally in an office speaking to them in dead quiet. So I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing some sort of AI noise cancellation and it's working really, really well. All the connections are pretty seamless with the Meta apps, as you'd probably expect. You can also post from the glasses directly. I find it a little bit finicky when you make a post. You're going to want to add text and stuff like that, and maybe some music as well. So it's not really ideal in that context. There are other gimmicks, like you can take a picture and say, hey, what am I looking at? And it'll kind of read you back what you're looking at. And that's pretty accurate as well. So let's talk about connectivity. Once you get your glasses, you set it up, you pair all the Bluetooth and you pair it to your network at home. And from that point on, your glasses pretty much automatically connect to your phone when you open the arms and you put them on your face. So there's not really any issues there. Also, you can have it set up so that whenever they are in the case, which also is a charger as well, they will automatically upload to your phone if you are at your home Wi-Fi spot. So you can kind of just do your stuff for the day, and at the end of the day, as long as there's charge in your case, your glasses should automatically upload to your phone as long as you're in the same, as long as they both share the same Wi-Fi network, and that's saved in the app. As far as I'm aware, there are no ways to get any of the content off of the glasses, as far as I'm aware, other than wirelessly to your phone. Now, there's an app that you download called MetaView, and that's where you manage your glasses from and all of the media that goes from your glasses to your phone. That can then also be set up so it saves directly to your camera roll, so you have access to everything. It's a pretty seamless setup and I've been quite happy with it so far. There's only been one time where I had everything kind of freeze up on me and I had to like force restart the glasses. And there's actually a physical button, well, there's two physical buttons on the glasses. One has a shutter button, but the other one will actually turn the glasses off and on. And you can do a combination of those to reset the glasses themselves, and you can do it on the app as well. There are some touch features on the glasses as well, so you can start and stop and bring the volume up and bring the volume down on the side of the glasses themselves. But the main takeaway here is that you cannot remove any of the footage from the glasses by USB-C or anything. You have to wirelessly connect to your phone. Well, did you notice something looks a little bit different in the image quality? Aside from the fact that I'm now wearing glasses. Well, I was recording on these things for the first part of this video. So that gives you an idea of how the image quality is. Become a little bit overcast now, so maybe that is going to affect the image quality a little bit. I wasn't expecting too much from the image quality of these glasses, but it did kind of exceed my expectations. There is a tiny little sensor here. I mean, come on, you're fitting this in these tiny little glasses, you know. When they film kind of a vertical format for Instagram stories, Instagram reels, etc. So I actually literally just hung them on a tree this way to get that horizontal footage. I think most people online have been just cropping in on the vertical image to get the landscape shot that they've wanted, but I figured I'd try and film it actually sideways. And it actually worked out pretty well. You can sit them on a branch or something like that, so you can actually get semi-decent shots with them that way. So you might be able to see on these glasses that there are two lenses, where it looks like two camera lenses on each arm of the glasses. And one is effectively a light and the other is a camera, of course. This one's the light, the other side is the camera. If you cover the light, you get a notification saying that the camera is covered, when in reality you're still able to record. You can turn off those notifications as well through in the app, but I thought that was kind of interesting because if you did want to film some sort of undercover stuff, which I'm not recommending, you could probably cover the lens, and I don't think it would inflict on the recording or ruin the recording in any way. Just something to take note. You can turn the brightness on the LED up and down depending on, I don't know, how you want it. Even on the lowest setting though, it's pretty obvious. You can still see that you're filming. But then again, people aren't really expecting you to film from these glasses because they don't look at all like they have cameras on them. They're very inconspicuous. Everyone I've shown is like, there's cameras in that and there's speakers in it, because they really do look very low profile. They don't look much different from the regular Ray-Ban Wayfarers, which is really amazing. They're not heavy either. The battery lasts about an hour. Sometimes if I'm going out for a full day and I don't want to take the charging case with me that gives it extra charges, I'll turn off the glasses so that I can use some of the music features later on. And there's a button right here that will allow you to turn the glasses off and retain some battery. It does take, I would say, about 30 seconds to reboot. If you have them turned off and you want to put them on and get a quick photograph, you're going to be waiting about 30 seconds for this thing to start up and connect to your phone and all that stuff. Polarization, really, really good. Top quality like you'd expect from Ray-Bans. I did notice when I was filming this intro, the arms were getting a little bit hot. And of course, you're going to burn through more battery when you're filming as well. The button on the top here is how you record and take photographs, and by default one press is for a photograph and a hold is for video, but you can switch that around. Since I'm doing more video, I've just got it so I do one press and it will start recording video, and I can hold it for a photo as well. You can also tell Meta to take videos and photos as well. I tested out how quiet you can speak, because you feel like a bit of an idiot saying, "Hey Meta." So I've done some testing to see how loud you have to actually speak for it to recognize you, and you can actually speak quite quietly and it will still understand you. The microphones on this thing are really amazing. There's also a little light on the inside of the frame here, so you can see from the inside of the glasses whether you're recording, which I thought was pretty nifty. And when it comes to recording, there is now a 3-minute record limit. Before, I think it was 30 seconds. And you can, of course, just keep recording and keep recording. I believe that there is 32 gigabytes of storage in here, so not a whole bunch. Once it's full, I don't know if it rewrites over the footage or if it won't record it anymore until you've uploaded it to your phone. I've not tested that yet, but I've not reached a limit. So what I assume is happening is every time I connect it to my phone, it's offloading a lot of that footage, and then it's then rewriting over that footage that I've already uploaded. But if you have any more knowledge of that, let me know in the comments below. So let's talk about field of view and angle of these glasses, because you can see all my trash there from when I've just been chilling out here. I think it's going to be interesting to you guys to know how wide the lens is and how much you get in the frame. I have noticed that there is a technique to recording, especially if you're filming yourself filming. You really have to be mindful of that lens and where exactly it is pointing. It is of course off to one side, which other people on YouTube have mentioned, but it's also going to be important in terms of how you're going to be filming things as well, and how far is out of the frame, right? So I have my hands here. You may or may not be able to see them, I'm not sure. We'll look through the glasses and see now if you can. And then we'll see if I bring them low, these are kind of down low by my waist. If I bring them high, at what point do they enter or exit the field of view of my glasses? And then out from the side, if I bring my arms in here, where do they come in? What I've realized is that you really do have to consciously look wherever you intend to film. So if you want to film, for instance, these Rayban glasses, you want to be looking directly at them. I do think the lenses have been directed kind of more towards the center to capture the middle line. So I don't think you have to like really put them off to the side to capture it. I'm still trying to get to grips with the best way to do that, but you really have to consciously look at what you want to film and then film it that way. But they are it is great for a point of view shot, you know. It's already there anyway, so I find it really good for capturing everything. So overall I'm pretty happy with it, you know. I like the quality. I think the quality is good enough. Of course it's not super high quality. You can tell that I think it's like a 12 megapixel camera, but it kind of looks like an iPhone front-facing camera if you were to compare it, in my opinion. So not that crazy, but man, what would you expect, you know? Packing all of that technology into such a tiny form factor. I'm genuinely really impressed by these things. And I would like to integrate them more into YouTube content and see if people notice it, because they're just with you all the time. It's a camera that's literally on your face, which is really sick. There are other features like live streaming, which I'm yet to test out. I don't really do much live streaming anyway, but there have been some times when I've been in Asia exploring and just thinking, wow, this would be really cool to live stream. But from my experience, live streaming on the go is not the best anyway, and it's always a bit fiddly and finicky. So I'm not sure how they'll work out for live streaming and how long the battery will last with that. But whenever I open the WhatsApp, I think there are options to video call through these, which I'd be curious to check out. I've not seen it, but like a little camera icon comes up in my WhatsApp. For some reason, when I answer phone calls with these on, it automatically goes to my phone speaker, not my headphones, and I have to manually get my phone out and switch the speaker and microphone mode to my glasses manually. I don't know if that's something that I need to sort out in the settings or not. So overall, considering the price and the form factor and everything you get, I actually think it's a really good deal. I think I paid about £329, but with that you get a camera, you get AI features, you get music, wireless headphones, you get a really cool wireless way of speaking to people on the phone, and you get polarized glasses that look pretty cool. So I highly rate them. Hopefully they keep adding updates to this thing so it remains relevant and current. I think they probably will. Seems like they invested a lot in this technology. Anyway, if you like this video or you want to know more about these Rayban Metas, I'm using them literally every day. So leave a comment down below and I'll try and get back to you. Maybe I'll make another video on these as a kind of filmmaking tool. I would love to do a challenge where I literally only film a whole video on these things. Anyway, if you like this video, please subscribe and leave a comment down below, like I said, if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys in the next one.